All right, so first series win against Nebraska since 2010. How's it feel?
Yeah, good. The guys played really well today. I thought we played really well the first 5 innings. I was very, very pleased. Came out of the chute. Started with Clark's double in the first inning. I thought we had some really, really good at-bats. Preston settled in. It was not easy to play those first 5 innings because it was raining, consistently. So very, very pleased with our start.
White Cotton, he had a huge double, cleared the bases there. Just for a guy like him who doesn't see a lot of playing time usually, what's it like for him to kind of get going a little bit here?
Well, very happy for him because he's kept his, chin up. He's not getting as much playing time as I'm sure he'd like, but he comes to practice every day, works hard, great teammate, great guy to have in the dugout, in the clubhouse. So I think not only myself, but the rest of his teammates are very happy for him. He did a great job tonight. That was a big, big hit. When we were trying to kind of separate ourselves a little bit from him. So real happy for him.
How nice is it just to have Bobby Komitas back to kind of shore things up the back into the bullpen?
Well, I don't know if we get it done tonight without him, to be honest with you. The rest of our guys are kind of on fumes, Jonah Smith and Mitch Boyer have went out there a lot, during Bobby's absence. Bobby missed 5 weeks, so, he pitched really well on Sunday, pitched really well again today. That'll put maybe Jonah and Mitch in a little different role, and we can have some success, because right now our bullpen is not as strong as it needs to be, and Bobby will help with that.
I think I watched up and you were talking about White Cotton's hit. I think that was that was a 2-0.
It was 2 outs.
It was 2-0. Yeah, 2 outs. But you did a couple 2-strike hits. I don't know, it just seemed like your guys were pretty locked in at the plate. Did you get that sense too, just from the start of what the way they approached?
Very pleased with how we started that game. Very pleased. We struck the ball hard. And I took him out of the inning in the first inning with, bringing Will to third base. Otherwise, we might have had another run. But I'm just really pleased with how we started the game. It's been a while since we haven't taken BP on the field. So the routine was different today, and I know the players are wondering, are we going to play or we're not going to play? So sometimes when that happens, you worry about the start of the game, and they did just the opposite, And we've had a long stretch here for 3 weeks. We've been on the road, we've traveled all over the place, and these kids have handled it, man. They're still standing after 3 weeks. I couldn't be more pleased with what they're doing, and now we get to play at home, so we're excited about that.
Coach, one play that might get overlooked is Parker Upton. He hits the ball back to the pitcher, but he busts down the first baseline. That sets the tone for you to get the 3-run double from White Cotton. Talk a little bit about Parker's effort when he hits the ball back to the pitcher. It's easy to hang your head there.
Yeah, that's something that we talk a lot about, running hard between home and first. We actually work on it every day in practice. I'm sure the players would like us not to, but we do it every day in practice with that kind of situation in mind. And then also Parker made a great play out in the outfield too, throwing a kid out at second base. And that inning, they still got 3 runs, but if Parker doesn't make that play, maybe it's obviously 4 or more. So, sometimes it's not all about getting hits, and you can contribute to your team. Parker had a great night tonight, and I don't believe he got a hit. So you're right, that was a big play in the game.
I don't know if you were asked, but what was the mood like in the dugout when you could tell that Nebraska was kind of sort of battling its way back and maybe getting the crowd into it
there
a
was
little bit?
we've kind of scuffled late in games. There was a little bit of are we going to get this thing done? Can we hold on? And just Bobby Komitas' presence on the mound in the 9th inning, and then us scoring that 12th run, that made a huge difference. Bobby, if your pitcher has good presence, your players are going to play better around him. And when I could tell Bobby went out there, I think he learned a lot by sitting out 5 weeks. I think he now appreciates the game of baseball probably a little differently. And he was the right guy in that right situation for us tonight, because they were coming hard. Got to give them credit, man. They battled back.
Go ahead.
So, that bases clearing double. You had a 2-0 count. You pretty much got the green light. How did it feel coming off the bag? And just how did it feel to triple your total RBIs as a Blue Jay?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously sitting fastball, and I got the pitch that I wanted. And Coach always talks about, when a guy goes down, somebody's got to step up, and I'm obviously the backup, and tonight was a great opportunity to produce, and obviously got the pitch that I wanted, and it happened, so it was great.
Why did you guys start the game so well? It looked like you were locked in as a team, really, from the start. What was the key to that, you think?
Yeah, I think just high energy, knowing that we had a chance to win a series today, and obviously it's always a fun atmosphere here here in Nebraska and the Haymarket, and I just think we learned this weekend that you got to bring it every day, right? We took 2 or 3 against Xavier, and Sunday just wasn't what we wanted, and we almost fought ourselves, I think, on Sunday, and really just came out firing, I think, from the start. And we had extreme focus, I think, before the game even started, and Coach goes back to always talking about preparation, and I think today was just a great example of that.
Yeah, I mean, that first, you guys were ripping. It was everybody's ripping balls down the line.
Yes,
so,
seeing the ball really well.
Yeah.
Just seeing it out of the hand and hammering it, so it was fun.
On the reverse side, though, what was sort of the feeling like at the end when you're just kind of trying to hold on and make sure you secure that win?
Yeah.
How'd you guys stay sort of engaged and not let it get away from you?
Yeah, I mean, they did tack a few on there towards the end, and I think we did a good job of kind of, during a mound visit, Jack Strunz came in and said, let's bear down, let's get this done. And, he was throwing it over the plate. It was just either they were hitting it or they were just off to call a ball. So it was all around, I think it was just a good team effort tonight. When things didn't go our way, we bared down and we leaned on each other for success. And I think that was just the overall key to the game today.